Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to 1600 Rockaway Boulevard. We are here in Canarsie, Brooklyn for not only the opening of PSAL play, but we're here in the first edition of the Sage Standout Game of the Week, where we're going to see the Wolfpack of Canarsie clearly hosting at their new field, going up against Abraham Lincoln. So this is Andre Johnson on the play-by-play, and of course I am not alone today. I am here with a Canarsie alum. We don't have to tell him the class if you don't want to, but with a Canarsie alum new to the team. Folks at home, introducing Ray Jarvis.
It's a pleasure to be on, Andre. Live from the floors, my home field. First game with Sage.
You on the floors aura?
I feel the energy. You know, I promise to be unbiased, just a little. If you hear me cheering, guys, don't judge me. Chat, leave me alone. Let's go Wolfpack. Let's go Sage Media. Let's get it.
Yeah, I like that answer. Let's go Sage Media. So we have an opening ceremony. As you can see, this is a brand new field. You see the cheerleaders. So we're going to go quiet, and we're going to go to the on-field audio.
What about it?
Good evening. Welcome to our first home game of the 2024 Varsity Canarsie football. A little over a year ago, we began planning for how this field would be reimagined as we approached State Senator Varsity, because we wanted to make this bigger and better than ever. And she did not hesitate. Her incredible generosity and dedication to the Canarsie community has allowed us to have these wonderful and amazing lights. It is such gratitude, really such gratitude, that I introduce New York State Senator Roxanne Prasad. Hello, Canarsie, are you ready? Canarsie, are you ready? I am Sage Prasad, and I am I am State Senator Roxanne Prasad. It's the mic, guys, not the money. Just know that. But I'm here to support athletics across New York City School Department of Education. And so tonight, because we're having technical difficulties with the mic, I am just going to present the check that's paying the light bill in the amount of $250,000. This is just a portion of what it costs for you stadium. So there's more to come. I want to make sure that you enjoy this stadium, take care of it, and ensure that visitors come to see what a wonderful stadium that's here at Canarsie. So Canarsie, are you ready to win? Canarsie, I'm going to tell you tonight, go Canarsie, beat Lincoln, let there be light! Do you love your lights? You now have the ability to play night games whenever you wish. Have a great game, everyone.
Why we sitting this
Y'all need a refill?
Nah, chill.
I need a refill.
Don't get in the way of the
This is the Canarsie side. That's why. Can y'all not stop walking? Why?
Because Antoine said let's move because he doesn't miss the Lincoln. I remember the Lincoln, you alright? I guess. I don't think I'll be stopping there. Yo, Reem. Get your pop. What's the link for the game?
Roberto! Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
Hey, Rick!
Coach Rob! Turn it up! Turn it up, Coach Rob!
I don't know why.
Let's go, bro! Let's go, bro! Let's go!
Because I'm little, I bet you ain't never got chased by a midget. My keep calling my phone thinking I'm with a whole time I'm outside spinning. I low key feel bad for the sing my songs. I'm gonna get richer by slamming. This life ain't for beginners. Tell folks come get his ball head don't know how to listen. You wanna come in this grass and that's your our heads we better. You wanna play with the dead, that's your grave. I'ma let you keep on digging. I ain't gonna front like I'm some demon, cause most of my days I just be chillin'. Slack, all you Can't take the heat, get the out the kitchen. House out the car, just a bus off. For some of you, it's not worth killing. But I'm tired of paying for gas. For some of y'all blocks, it's not worth spending. I'm two best friends named Stacy and Lacey, and I almost forgot I hit them. I don't wanna talk, pissing me off. There's too many voices inside my ear. On them jail cars with my rap, he telling me stay out the way and chill. My bitch, she hate when I'm not in the crib. My bro said stop popping them dead pills. I wanna talk about money and guns.
Introducing the 2024 Canarsie Wolfpack Varsity Football Team.
I wanna see.
Come on, y'all can do better than that. Make some noise.
I'm the one coming trying to push the F. To run as fast as they can. I'm the one saying bring your up, slack.
And here comes the pack as they take the field for the first time at home in 2024. Oh yeah.
And the Wolfpack are on the field, and we're about ready to get started. So again, this is Andre Johnson and Ray Jarvis here. So we have a few things to go through pregame. We are going to start the ones to watch, and we're going to start with the visitors, Lincoln. And the ones to watch for Lincoln are two stud seniors, number 31, Cayenne Filbert, and number 57, Ronaldinho Jones. Cayenne, in my opinion, if you guys have not heard, I think Cayenne is one of the top 3 backs in this whole league, and he's definitely one of the top players in this entire league. He is, if you think about a running back, depending how old you are, he's like kind of a Marion Barber. He can stiff arm. He has the speed once he gets outside to make big plays happen. He's a tremendous back, and he plays quite a bit of linebacker. And now for Ronaldinho Jones, listen, I know there's a lot of dogs, especially in this league, at the linebacker position. But right now, I think Ron Jones is the top backer in the whole division. Physical back, physical linebacker, sideline to sideline. If he's in the middle of that
And
field,
now,
those
please
two
all
gaps
rise
are
for the
him.
national
So
anthem.
we're going to go back to the field for the national anthem.
And now, the moment we all been waiting for.
All right, so the national anthem is done. As you can see, that's number 8. Sean Preston Hogg, one of Lincoln's traditions, holding up the 26 shirt. Definitely to the Lincoln community, rest in peace to your friend. We'd love to see the LLCPs in the chat. Love to flood the chat with that. So, to get
What are you looking for tonight as far as both sides of the ball for the Wolfpack and the Rail Splitters?
So for both teams, Lincoln has a lot of size up front.
Okay.
Definitely led by number 54, Travis Profit. When they played last year, it was 28-0 Lincoln. And honestly, I'm very happy that I can see that on YouTube, so I can skip ahead. That was a very ugly game. Pretty much take that game, throw it away. Two brand new teams. Lincoln has a brand new quarterback in Corey Reese. Canarsie are starting a young sophomore, number 9, Josiah Brown. So it's a big spot for him today. And it's really, to me, it's all about can Lincoln execute and can Canarsie show us more today? Because they're definitely the underdogs. They have a lot to prove, but it's their home field. We're in the floss. Let's see if they can defend home field today.
Home opener, deferring, giving their defense a chance to set the tone, get the energy right. No better way, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Everyone in the chat, hope you enjoy. We're getting ready to kick the ball off. Deep is number 32.
And we are home.
He returned to kick last week. Jalen Newby.
Oh, he's up the
Good cut there.
sideline.
Up the sideline. Gets down to about the 41-yard line. Is the ball out? Is the ball out?
Looks like a fumble.
But it looks like Lincoln will retain possession. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line for Lincoln.
Great field position to start.
So again, starting quarterback for Lincoln is number 6, Corey Reese Jr.
1st and 10 for
It's going to be
Lincoln
him
on about a 40-yard line.
and Cayenne Filbert in the backfield. And if you haven't noticed, Lincoln is out in the new white helmets.
Looking fresh, icy white uniforms. Spread offense to start. Man in motion.
Hands it off to Cayenne. He's up the sideline. And what did I tell you for Mr. Filbert? A 20-yard gain to start it off.
Big hole on the left side. Great first step. Way to set the tone for
That's
Lincoln.
enough for Lincoln.
So
first
that's
down.
going to be 1st and 10 Lincoln from Canarsie's side of the field, their 40-yard line. 2-back set.
They run it
Handoff
again.
to Cody Calepsy.
And
He's up the sideline,
He's off to the sideline, and he is tackled.
and he gets the first down. That's another 20 yards. So this time it's Cody Gillespie. So the two backs already up to 2 20-yard runs they just ripped.
2 big runs, and it's clear from my perspective that Lincoln is looking to impose their will early in this matchup.
And we're moving fast, so it's 1st and 10 from the 20. Sends the man in motion. Handoff to Cayenne. Another lane! And let me tell you something. Cayenne knows how to finish a run. Cayenne already with 30 yards on this opening drive. Listen, one of the keys for Canarsie, one of their strengths, is their defensive line, and they need to step up right now, Ray.
And Lincoln sees the left side of that Canarsie line is weak. 5'10", 210-pound running back pounding them. No answers so far.
So we finally get a break here. 1st and goal.
Full start on the offense. Bring them back.
Canarsie might need to overload that left side because Lincoln is making it very clear that they feel like Canarsie cannot stop their run attack.
And then, Lincoln is coming out in this spread, but if you really want a good spread, you think of passing the ball.
Yeah.
You've got to establish the run. And to say the least, Lincoln has absolutely done that.
Also with the spread, you compromise the defense by spreading out the box. So Lincoln has a plan so far and it's working.
So it looks like another penalty. So definitely get in the chat. Let me look at the poll. So it looks like it's 61% people think Lincoln is going to win. And right now, this is a very dominating first drive as we have a 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. 2 in the backfield. Handoff to Cayenne. No, it's a keeper to Corey, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Lincoln.
Hell of a play call right there. Canarsie selling out to stop the run on the left side. Read option by the quarterback for a touchdown. Great call once again.
And that is the transfer. And this is the last time I'm going to call him the transfer because he's a Lincoln player. The Eagle Academy transfer, Corey Reese Jr. with his first touchdown as a rail splitter. So huge congratulations. Big moment for him.
I can see why Lincoln went out and got this play.
Looking to go for two. Hands it off to Cayenne.
Breaks
Breaks
tackle.
three. Is he in? He
Very hard by the Wolfpack there. Finally stood up for themselves on the goal line. Enough of that run to the left. Good job, Wolfpack. You know, again, there's going to be some bias at moments. I am part of the Wolfpack. We are in the floors. Lock in, boys.
So, Ray, let me tell you something. That was the first time they tackled someone for less than 10 yards.
Yeah. They just had to get hit a couple of times. Now that they ended the game, I think you'll see a better defensive effort from the Wolfpack.
And I think that's a very good point. You know, when I spoke to the coaches of Canarsie, they talk about how much youth they have here.
Right.
And, you know, when you're driving and you look in the mirror, what does that side mirror say? Objects may appear closer than they actually are.
Exactly.
We are talking about one of the most prestigious programs in the whole city in the rail splitters. So it's a big stage for this young Canarsie team.
You got to think about it too, Andre. This is Friday Night Lights, home opener, new field. Maybe the moment was a little too big and they needed a couple of plays to get their sea legs right, and now they're ready. But then again, that running back from Lincoln, again, 5'10", 210 pounds.
Cayenne Filbert,
That's almost a grown man against a young team with the Chiefs. It's going to be a long night for them trying to tackle that player.
Yeah, Cayenne is tremendous.
Cayenne bringing the spice. I got to get the spice pun in there real quick. So now that we got that out the way, I will be mature, I promise, chat.
All right, so here we go. Kicking it off. Low kick on the ground.
And he feels that he's still on his
And Canarsie will take it from about the 39-yard line.
Okay. Not sure about that decision, given the Chiefs' great field position to start, but pardon me, the Wolfpack, as you can see, I'm showing my age. The Wolfpack, great field position. Let's see if they can respond after getting hit in the mouth.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a big response, and it's a big spot for number 9, Josiah Brown. Starting court. Let's see if it is Josiah. Yes, it is. So number 9, Josiah Brown. And in the backfield is Naeem Cooper. Transfer from Sheepshead Bay. So let's see what they can do here. Hands it off to Naeem. Breaks the tackle up the sideline. Great run there from Coop.
Big run to the left side. So both teams coming out, establishing the run. It's going to be a battle of wills in the trenches.
That was a 9-yard gain.
So we have a 9-yard gain.
2nd and 1.
Sticks aren't going to move, it looks like. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 from the 49-yard line. And I spoke about the size of the Lincoln offensive line. Pretty big offensive line for Canarsie here. Another handoff to Coop. Breaks another tackle up this sideline. And Naeem Cooper is as advertised. First down, Wolfpack.
I love to see it. I love to see it. Bringing that vigor, bringing that energy. You got to fight back. You're playing against an elite opponent. You can't lay down tonight.
Early timeout for Lincoln. They saw something they did not like.
Again, run to the left side, Andre. They see something there. They're attacking it. The rail splitters need some milk.
I like that. So as we have this little break in the action, let's go to the ones to watch for the Wolfpack. And it's Christian King, number 14, number 19. And I just spoke to Coach JL of Canarsie. And Christian King, 6'1". Let me get this right. 6'1", 215 sophomore is Christian King.
Jeez.
So he is an absolute house, sideline to sideline kind of backer. And then Trayshawn Wallace, transfer from E-Hall. He came with that coaching staff. And he's a leader. And they think very highly of him. and he's been doing a great job at defensive end. And, of course, I'm going to throw in another one to watch, and, of course, that's Naeem Cooper. And coming in is
Zaire Schulters.
But there is a flag on the play. It looks like a false start.
Okay.
So it's going to be a 1st and 15. Ball's on the 45-yard line in rail splitter territory.
1st and 15.
So it looks like a 2 tight end set. Hands it off to Schulters, and you can see Zaire with the vision, and the young freshman is not afraid of this stage.
I love it. Put his foot in the ground, one cut, got to his spot, north and south run. Well done.
Yeah, and we have seen number 57, Ron Jones. That's probably an all-city linebacker, so it's a big test for these young backs. So 2nd and 10. Ball's right on the 40-yard line. First throw of the game. Looking deep. It is caught! It is caught by number 5, Shamaj Lowe. First big play of the game.
Low right there. Beat the one-on-one coverage. A little bit of hand fighting. Kept his eye on the ball and made the play. The Chiefs are in the red zone.
And they are rolling as they hand it off. And that's a big tackle. Ball's on the ground. It looks like the rail splitters have it.
That's what elite teams do. They flip the momentum immediately. Tough fumble for the Wolfpack. You got to keep your poise here, though.
I thought I saw Mr. Filbert in on that tackle. We're going to go to the instant replay. We're going to try to slow it down. Getting that queued up. All right, let's go to the instant replay. So let's see. I saw it coming off the edge. That is Mr. Filbert with the strip.
Big-time plays.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments, and that is Cayenne Filbert for you. He'll do it on offense and on defense as well.
2 plays earlier, you called him out, and he made a play. Rail splitters with the ball, deep in their own territory. Let's see what they do.
So 1st and 10 on the 8. Hands it off to Cody Gillespie, and that's a great tackle.
There you go.
That's number 19, Trayshawn Wallace.
There you go. As I said, they've gotten hit. The Wolfpack are now locked in. They will hold the line, Andre. I believe in them.
Listen, man, I'm just rooting for a good game, man.
Hey, man.
Biased commentary.
I told you,
crazy,
listen. It's going to be some bias at moments.
So what? I mean, just again, this is a young team. They're in this big spot. They have that huge completion to Shamaji Lowe that had to instill so much confidence and a mistake right away. To the rail splitters.
To the left
has
side,
a lane, but that's a good tackle because Cayenne definitely had a lane there. That's number 24, Kevon Robinson, the freshman. That's another standout that the coaches were telling me to look out for. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5. Ball's on the 15.
Ready for the run. He tried to cut it back with some sure tackle in there. Good job. Number 8 is playing press coverage on the outside. Let's see what we do here.
Cody looking to the sideline for the play. Let's see if Lincoln go through the air now. They haven't thrown a pass in this game. They're going to keep it on the ground, handing it off to Cayenne, and he's stuffed. But there is a flag on the play. Most likely holding from where it is.
Definitely in the area of holding. The Wolfpack held the line. Great run defense there. But I do like what I see from the rail splitters. They believe that they can out-physical the Wolfpack tonight, and they're leaning on the run.
Yeah. And, you know, they're deep in their own territory. I mean, they rushed for 60 yards on that first drive, so why not just hand it off again?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Penalty is declined.
So it looks like we're going to see our first punt in the game. And again, I just want to go back to number 9, Josiah Brown. You know, first career pass goes for about a 30-yard completion. You know, that probably is going to instill a lot of confidence in a young player.
Absolutely. It shows that the coach believes in that quarterback to make the throw.
So it looks like, no, go tell it.
Full start. Oh, the Lincoln Rail split.
Another penalty by the Rail Splitters. This is going to be a tricky situation to get this punt off. Let's see if they're able to get it done. Christian Dennis, the punter for the Rail Splitters. Short punt, he kind of shanked it. This is big for the Wolfpack. Another flag on the play.
And it'll be fielded about.
Great field position for the Wolfpack. Flag pending.
Let's see what they can do on offense.
This game is off to a hot start. Fire department pulling up. Couldn't ask for a better start, Dre.
So let's see. Looks like the flag is on Canarsie.
Ooh. What's the call?
Not sure. Maybe did he call for a fair catch wrong? I'm not sure what that call was. But that's a great response from this young Canarsie team after an unfortunate fumble, 3 and out.
You know, it's all about poise. At the high school level, what makes or break games is keeping your poise, keeping your head in the game, and it helps that it's week 1. There's no real bad habits. There's no belief that you're a bad team. So you believe that you're in it. You take a hit, you keep going forward. Now you have great field position with a chance to get back in the ball game.
First and 10 on the 45.
All right, so first and 10, right in Rail Splitter territory on the 45-yard line. 5:32 on the clock. Staying in that 2 tight end set.
The QB gets a
Looking to
snap. He
throw.
drops back. He looks
Looking
back.
deep.
He-
Has a man down the field.
Oh.
And it is going to be a PI. We'll try to get to that instant replay real fast.
I like what I see from the Wolfpack. They believe that they can get vertical. In fact, I think they believe that their offense is the favorite in this matchup.
Yeah, if I see it again, I mean, yeah, he did have a hand on him.
I'm not sure about the call. I'll be fair. I think that was good hand fighting. But, you know, the refs made the decision, and we go forward.
So that was number 16, Michael Howard. And the Wolfpack are in business. Handoff, and he gets nowhere.
Big stuff by the Rail Splitters. They're a little frustrated with the confidence the Wolfpack is building.
So that was number 18, Jaden Bernard was there first. That's a big loss. So it's going to be actually not too bad of a loss, actually. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 from the 31-yard line.
Looking like man-to-man on the outside. Both safeties up.
Looking to pass. Looking deep again. Going to keep it on the ground. Look at the young sophomore.
Makes a play. Let's get it.
So the young sophomore, Josiah Brown, showing no fear in this moment.
He didn't think about it either. He saw what he liked, made a decision, and it paid off.
Makes it a much more manageable 3rd down. So it's going to be a 3rd and 1 from the 21-yard line.
Dual threat option there for the Wolfpack. Big arm, some speed, a little bit of wiggle in the open field. I'm not mad at it.
So it looks like it's going to be a timeout. Canarsie, big moment for them. Looking to get into the red zone, right outside the red zone right now. And let me tell you something. I'm really impressed with how Canarsie look. Their offense looks very, very strong right now.
It's a great matchup for them so far. I'm looking at the Rail Splitters, and they're selling out to stop the run. And the offensive coordinator for the Wolfpack has decided we're going to stretch these boys out. You're going to bring those safeties up. We're going to beat you over the top. Your corners can't stop our receivers. But I think as the game goes along, they're going to have to establish that run in the middle. You can't keep living on the perimeter. Got a stoppage in the action. Second down and 11. Both teams lining up.
3rd and 1 from the 21.
3rd and 1, pardon me. Josiah Brown still in the shotgun. What will the Wolfpack do? Too high safety look. Might be a good time for a run.
QB gets the snap. He gives it
Runs up the gut, and it gets stuffed. Again, in the trenches, the Rail Splitters seem to be the dominant team.
Yeah, man. You know, we saw some on that first drive, they were definitely able to run the ball pretty well off of that left side.
Yeah.
But it looks like, you know, Coach O'Connor must have talked to those boys and say, hey, let's close these gaps up.
What it looks like to me is that the Wolfpack understand that they have to win in the trenches. They can't live on the outside. So, interesting choice going for it here on 4th down.
So it's a big 4th down. That has to be a flag, yeah.
We'll start.
Two people moved at the same time. Yeah, I think they got the play mixed up there.
Yeah, they never look comfortable.
So that's going to be.
Oh, that is on the Rail Splitters. 1st down, Wolfpack.
Wow, they called it on the. Wow. I definitely thought that was the illegal formation.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's funny. As I look at the chat, it says it went from 61% Lincoln to is down to 58%. So maybe they're feeling a little more confident.
Listen,
for the
man,
Wolfpack.
People with eyes see what's going on. The Wolfpack came to play. It's Friday Night Lights in the floss.
All right, so it's 1st and 10. No, excuse me. It's still 4th down, so it's 4th and 2, much more manageable. No. Sorry, the sticks were moving pretty slowly. So it is the first. What was the penalty?
Illegal formation. Rail Splitters, don't ask, don't know.
That's weird. It was like a 10-yard penalty.
Hey.
All right, so 1st and 10, ball is on about the 17-yard line.
I didn't go to the referee seminar. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, what could that penalty have been?
Maybe there's too many men on the field.
They don't care. Option play.
What a call.
Down to number 23. That's Kamani Pascal. Right down at the 1-yard line.
Great play call once again, Andre. They decide to take the run back to the perimeter where they have the advantage. 1st and goal, Wolfpack.
I thought I was watching NCAA for a minute running that option.
Little option can't hurt.
Trying to punch it in with the QB sneak. There's no signal. No signal yet, so it looks like that's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line.
This might be a good time for a play-action pass if I'm the Wolfpack.
Oh, no, you got to keep that on the ground, boy, on the 1-yard line.
Listen, they're selling out up the middle, little play
guys,
pass, I didn't know
I was commentating next to Pete Carroll, not handing the ball off to Marshawn Lynch on the 1-yard line.
Just tried it, didn't work, you know.
It's 2nd down. You can't get in from the
baby.
Man, so, guys, this is Pete Carroll.
Call me
commentating next
Carroll,
to me.
Offensive guru in my brain.
Yeah, the guy who blew the Super Bowl.
That wasn't a play-action pass. That was a spread route. Listen. Look. And
he's in. And that's a touchdown, Canarsie.
Wolfpack again playing to their strengths. Fake option, QB keeper. What a play call. Touchdown.
I like that. The Spider-Man. Don't get a flag now, boys. Look at the Wolfpack. They are here to play and compete and to defend their home field. So let's go back to the replay.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter.
And that is actually the end of the first quarter. Remember, the clock is not official. So at the end of the first quarter, it is 6-6. So let's go to that replay. Oh, look at that step.
What a fake. What a fake. Took advantage of the fact that they were afraid of the running back. Defense trying to keep the edge. Beautiful fake. Puts his head down and scores a touchdown.
Wow, Josiah Brown has really shown me something
He's
tonight.
looking like a stud, Andre.
And I want to go back to that I want to go back to that option.
Another option call here for the two-point conversion. But this time the rail splitters are ready.
Score remains 6-6.
Oh, I see. Because the ref said that was the end of
Right, but they still got to do the extra point before they.
Oh, they do the extra point before they flip it. Okay, got it. So I see someone in the chat saying that Canarsie shocked him.
Hey, man.
Canarsie looked absolutely great in this game so far.
Listen to me. The offense is locked in. The defense took a punch early, but I think that they're ready to play. We might have a good one tonight.
I think we absolutely do. So I'm just queuing up this replay. And I think as good as they looked on the offense, that first drive of Lincoln really scared me.
Oh, yeah.
Rushing for 60 yards.
That was a wake-up call. That's all they needed. You know, back in the day, you get the smell of salts when you get hit too hard. That was the smell of salts right there.
That was the smell of salts. I like
they got
that.
hit. Now they're ready. 6-6 tie game going into the second quarter. I'm not mad.
So we're getting ready to kick off. So both quarterbacks have a touchdown. Corey Reese and Josiah Brown.
On similar plays. Option call, made a play.
Started the second quarter as Canarsie Wolfpack lines up to kick off to the Lincoln Rail Splitter.
So let's see if Canarsie can do a better job on defense this time. Deep kick. Right back to number 32, Jalen Newby. Hit hard.
Ball is out. That is a big hit. The tone has been set here in Canarsie.
Wow. Wow. We have to get to that replay right away.
We are turned up in the floors. The energy is right. Can the defense keep this momentum going?
So let's see. What a shot. That was number 33.
He forgot where he was.
Camden Lee. And the Wolfpack are in business. No, that wasn't a fumble.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I thought you said it was a fumble.
No, I didn't say anything about a fumble.
Oh, Lord. The way everyone reacted, it was a fumble. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. So Lincoln still have the ball. That was a huge shot from Camden Lee.
Look at the crowd. The latecomers filing in. Let's get it. Almost a full house here.
So here's Reeves handing it off to Gillespie. Breaks the tackle. And he gets to about the 28-yard line.
21.
That was
similar
a
play
huge
call that they've
shot.
been running so far.
So about a second, and let's call it 2nd and 7. Another hand up. Has a huge lane. Cayenne breaks one. He's up the sideline. Cayenne Filbert. Look at that burst of speed there.
Man, once he sees an opening, he doesn't waste time making a decision, accelerates, bursts to the outside. Big run for the Rail Splitters.
And, you know, Lincoln with that hurry-up offense.
Yep.
Still remaining in that two-back set. Motioning out Gillespie. Corey looking to throw. Throws it deep. 288. And it's a head tap. Solomon Dekotu. He missed last week's game, and he comes back with an emphasis.
Dekotu says double coverage does not matter. High points the ball, makes a play. The Rail Splitters are like, enough of this noise. Let's get down here and score.
Wow. I think the young boys say that's on his head.
Oh, yeah. Muhammad Diallo for the Wolfpack was a little bit late getting over with the safety help. You got to make a decision quicker next time, 27.
So we're moving 1st and 10 on the 20. Hand off to Cayenne. Up the sideline.
Yeah.
Huge hole. And again, that left side.
Same run. Lincoln has decided we're going to run the same play, and you, Canarsie, have to stop it, or we're going to keep running it. Points were made.
So 1st and 10. So 1st and goal on the 9-yard line. This is prime Cayenne territory. Hand it right back to him. Up that left side again.
Please.
Into the end zone, but there is a flag.
Looked like a hold right there, Dre. That's coming back.
So, yes, that is a holding on the rail splitters. Man, I'm going to watch this replay on my side. Woo. Can't wait to show that. Hold on. So we have a second here, so let's go back to that play by Solomon. Corey throwing it deep down the sideline.
High pointed.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to a different camera angle there.
What a play.
Let's go to this camera angle.
Great timing.
Corey throws it deep. Lord have mercy. High pointing it.
Listen, I know he's a boy, but that was a grown man move right there. Get these little kids up off me.
Sheesh. So it looks like that's going to be a timeout rail split. Actually, no. Looks like there was an injured player.
Yeah.
So that was Cayenne Filbert. Hopefully he's okay. He's been having a huge day. Cayenne's probably at 80 yards already.
He probably just needs some Gatorade or Powerade. All this running he's doing early on. Early season, the cramps are a common thing. So maybe it's a cramp. He just needs a minute to get back right.
And, hey, I mean, one thing Lincoln has is depth. And, if you don't have Cayenne, you have Cody Gillespie.
Lincoln ready again.
And now it's number 4 in the backfield.
Blitz off the edge.
Looking to throw. Throws it out to number 0. That's a big shot. Stays up. That was with Shakai Paul, but that was number 2, Jaden Brooks on the tackle.
Great form tackle by Brooks. Not fooled by the screen. Ready to make a play. Great job right there.
So this is your unique 2nd and goal on the 17-yard line.
Shouldn't have held. I would say right here, Dre, look out for Dakota to make another play. This is a perfect time for him to make his presence felt once again.
Yeah, especially if he runs a flag route. The wide side is on the right. So Solomon is to the left, two in the backfield. Looking to throw. Little flips it out to number 4, but it's incomplete.
That shovel pass fooled nobody. 3rd and long for the rail splitters. Let's see what they do. My question to you will be, is this 4-down territory for the rail splitters?
So I know Pete Carroll just flew in from, Seattle. We don't kick field goals in this league.
Hey,
it's damn near always 4-down territory.
Well, damn. You better get a little creative. Shovel pass on 3rd and goal from the 17, ain't it?
Cayenne back in the game. But it's going to be a false start on Lincoln.
Lincoln officially out of the red zone.
Out of the red zone, but they came to get a first down. I mean, how often do you see that?
Well,
so just your normal 3rd and goal from the 23-yard line.
What is in your playbook for a 3rd and goal from the 23, Dre?
I am running number 88 Solomon Dakatu on a flag route.
Oh yeah.
So we're on the right hash. They have a safety over number 88. That's where I'm going. Corey drops back. Was looking left. Throws in the middle of the field. Has Solomon. That is a touchdown, but there is a flag on the field, and it looks like another holding. So 2 touchdowns negated by penalties.
So Andre calls almost the right play for the right player. Everything works out. But again, the offensive line this time with the hole. Before with someone on the perimeter. The rail splitters are shooting themselves in the foot right now, and I know coach is frustrated.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a broken play there. I'm not sure if he ran exactly the flag route, Corey did a great job improvising and getting that ball out. He was getting hit as he threw it. But, you know, I know Coach O'Connor is not going to be happy about these penalties.
It was a beautiful off-schedule play, but then you got to wonder if that off-schedule play was aided by the hold. So now, what is this, 3rd and what?
It is 3rd and
goal.
34. 3rd and goal from the 34-yard line. 3 receivers to Corey's left. Corey does not have a lot of time, throws it deep, has Paul, gets his feet in. Is it complete? Yes, it is complete. So as Corey getting hit, puts out a very good throw to Ja'Kai Paul.
Corey has impressed me in his first half, playing under duress, playing off schedule. The ball is still getting where it needs to get, where it need to be, pardon me. Now, a more manageable 4th down for the Rail Splitters. We know they're going to throw the ball. I think 88 needs to get some action here. Just put it up, let him make a play.
Yeah, like I said, I think just go right to that flag route. 88, pretty isolated.
There it
Corey
is.
looking right there,
It is.
and guess what?
There it
That's
is.
a touchdown, Rail Splitters. No flags on this play.
The Chiefs secondary looking like Swiss cheese. 88 loves Swiss cheese on his sandwiches, apparently, because he's running right through these boys.
So listen, can you just call me John Madden? Because I'm calling out these plays.
Well, you know, I'm going to take a little credit for that one because I said I needed to see 88. Just a little bit of
I
credit.
literally called out
Just
the
a little
exact play to run, and they ran it.
They ran it. Played a lot of Madden. Are you going to go home and play some NCAA?
In case you guys didn't know, there's actually a direct mic down to Coach.
Oh.
So I guess cat's out the bag. I'm actually
I'm
coaching
you
Lincoln
Dre
tonight.
Payton, offensive coordinator.
So going for two-man backfield. Hands it off, and he is in. So that 2-point conversion is in. So our score is 14-6 Rail Splitters. Excuse me, 13-6 Rail Splitters.
Lincoln, 13. The pass.
So we're going to go back to that replay.
14.
Definitely 14. That was a 2-point conversion.
So that is 14. Yeah, I was right. It's 14. So it's 14-6.
Chiefs
So
defense
let's go.
looking very shaky on the back end. The safeties, the corners, and I suspect that the Rail Splitters are probably going to open up the playbook now that they've exposed that matchup.
Yeah, they got to put a safety over Solomon. Solomon was definitely one of the top receivers last year, and he's back. I mean, Corey doesn't look anywhere else. Right to that flag route.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, he's wide open, but that's a good throw, putting it right into the back corner of that end zone. First touchdown for Solomon on the year. And touchdown, first passing touchdown for Corey's Rail Splitter career.
Corey looks very poised. Looks like he's ready for the moment. In fact, it's like he might be elite.
And it's a short kick, handoff. Got from number 6, has a lane up the right sideline. And that's a great job by Ja'Kai Paul saving that. Made that tackle from behind. So that was Makai on that.
That's great. If he doesn't make that tackle, we're still calling a play.
So it's going to be a 1st and 10. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Lincoln. Excuse me, 1st and 10 for Canarsie.
3 wide, 2 back.
So back is Josiah. Mr. Josiah Brown. 2 in the backfield. Hands it off to Zaire. Has a nice lane up the middle of the field. Great run from Mr. Schulters.
Great run by Schulters. Yet again, I love his decisiveness. He's not dancing back there. He's finding an opening, and he's getting there quickly.
Absolutely. Great blocking. Number 55. Great combo block. And that's a large hole there. So big shout out to the Wolfpack offensive line as another handoff breaks the tackle, and there's number 57.
Schultz and Cooper trying to recreate that thunder and lightning energy from back in the day with the Giants with Tiki Barber and Ron Dane. But we'll see what happens here. That's
a
for
nice
the older
call-out.
fans.
Nice
That's a little
call-out.
throwback reference right there.
Are we the older fans now?
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, you could have said Bradshaw and Jacobs.
Nah. He wasn't thunder and lightning.
wait, what? What do you mean they were thunder?
We gotta throw it back. We can't no ageism here at Sage Media. Even the old heads get love.
So that was a good job just throwing that ball away from Josiah. It looked like a broken play there.
Definitely a broken play. I'm surprised that wasn't intentional grounder.
So it's 3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line.
Turn me down.
My bad.
So it's 3rd and 10. Let's see what Mr. Brown,
Cooper
Brown can dial up. Has pressure in his face, escapes the pressure.
Oh,
Has a lane, misses 2 up the left sideline. Josiah Brown still on his feet, and he's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Brown with the early run of the year. I thought he was sacked. Got me out of my seat. 1 move, 2 moves, 3 moves. Gets to the outside, scores a touchdown. Run of the year. Let's go, Wolfpack.
Are you kidding me? A star is born tonight, Josiah Brown.
Wow.
We will go to that replay right after the point after.
I almost lost my headset. Couldn't believe what I saw just now.
A very important 2-point conversion here.
Slide over.
QB gets the snap.
Tried to run for it, and that's a bit important play for the Rail Splitters. So that our score will remain 14-12. We are absolutely. I'm queuing up that replay right now. That is an early contender for the play of the year. Let's watch this one back, Ray.
Looks like he's done right here. Keeps his composure. Hops over a lineman. What a cut.
He's in the Bermuda Triangle, and he got out of that.
Defenders, gets to the outside. I think the most impressive part was he never panicked. He knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
Made another man miss. Oh, my God.
What a run.
Keeps his feet in bounds up the sideline.
It looked like the Rail Splitters were running in slow motion the way he was cutting through.
I think Mr. Josiah Brown broke 5 tackles. He was literally in the Bermuda Triangle and got out of that. How much
Hell
time
of
we
a
go?
play.
We have some
The
time.
Canarsie offense is
I need
not
to
going
watch
down
that.
lightly.
We need to run that back. We need to run that back. And I'm going to pause it right here.
3 Rail Splitters.
He's dead in the water right here. We have to go back to the play. But he's dead in the water right there. And he gets out of that. And he turns a near sack to a 60-yard touchdown run.
I'm labeling him right now Brooklyn's best kept secret.
I like that. So this is Solomon here. Good tackle. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Rail Splitters from the 39-yard line.
I'm very impressed with the special team tackling by the Wolfpack so far in this game.
And I'm loving everyone in the chat. It's like, whoa, I thought Canarsie was done.
Yeah.
That's why you got to tune in every week to the Sage Standout Game of the Week, because we set the stage for these players, and they are ready for the moment.
Listen, if you want a standout game of the week, there's no scrubs here. Only the elites get the standout treatment.
Hey, guys, I hope everyone is enjoying the game while we have a quick second just to remind you guys, this live stream is brought to you by Sage Media Solutions. Please follow us on all socials. If you have any business inquiries, hit us up right there. And make sure you tune into our podcast, Coach Mac, on Mondays at 7:15 for YouTube members only. So please become a YouTube member. So Corey, looking to throw.
He drops back, he spins.
Extends the play. Has a man. Trying to make the little magic happen. Big shot.
Big hit in the open field.
Yeah, that was number 21, George Richards on the big shot. But again, I've seen Corey Reese play a lot, and he is at his best when he's improvising. So that was a great job keeping that play alive, and it's going to be a 2nd and 6 here.
That's a special ability to keep you ahead when the play call that you designed has not gone accordingly.
Yes, please. Let me see all the LLCPs in the chat.
And the QB gets the
Hands it off to Gillespie, and he's tackled again. That's number 21, George Richards, 2 plays in a row.
Richards making his presence felt, getting in the trenches, not afraid of the moment, not afraid to let his presence be known, not afraid to make the big hit.
So here's a huge play for the Wolfpack. 3rd and 6. They could get a chance to flip the field position here. But let me tell you something. Where is number 88 on the field? Because that is probably where Corey Reese is going to.
3rd and about 7.
3 men to his left. Fakes it. Looking to throw deep. Throws it deep. Has a man wide open, and he drops it. There is a flag on the field. So let's wait on that.
Apparently, he dipped his gloves in butter because what was that? Wide open. The moment gets too big. All the lights are on you. It's not good.
So tough play there. Number 14, Brandon Blue, is usually sure-handed, but there is a flag on the play. So it actually is on. He pointed at Lincoln, but then he said it was. Say it again?
I think it was an ineligible receiver downfield.
Okay, ineligible receiver, timeout Lincoln.
Lincoln.
So it wouldn't have counted anyway, even if he caught it.
No. But you still got to catch it.
Yeah, tough play there. And while we have a minute in this timeout, I did get the chance to speak to Coach O'Connor. And what O'Connor said is that we need to limit turnovers. We had four turnovers last game on offense, and on defense they gave up too many big plays. I mean, you know he's pulling his hair out because they just gave up a 60-yard play that should have been a sack.
So far, the things he wanted to work on, the Wolfpack are exposing it at a relatively high level.
Yeah, and right there you see it right on the screen. You know, we want to tackle better as a team, and that was poor tackling on that play. I mean, I can't even call it poor tackling. It was poor angles, but it was Josiah Brown had a lot to do with it. That was a special play there.
Sometimes the offensive play is just too much for the defense, and in that moment he was.
But still, so it's 3rd and 11. Ball is on Lincoln's 39-yard line.
QB gets a snap.
Looking to throw deep. Ball's on the ground. Is it a scoop and score? Yes, it is. Is it in? Down at the 1-yard line. No, it is. Touchdown, Canarsie.
The Wolfpack absolutely blew that play up. Brown, no control of the ball, fumbles it, and the Chief recover it for a touchdown. Way to be alert. Way to make a play. We have a ball game here in Brooklyn.
We have a ball game. Lincoln need a respirator right now. A ball game is saying the least. So, guys, please have some patience with us. There's a lot of fans here. We're probably going to make an adjustment at halftime.
Chase with the touchdown. That cracking D-line.
Is my mic on? Fellas, look, slide behind the cheerleaders so y'all won't be in the If y'all slide behind the cheerleaders right over there, y'all be good.
All right, so we're gonna zoom in a bit. Zoom in so we can see. There we go. So a lot of excitement there. Had to control the crowd for a minute. Extra point here. Hands it off. And it looks like he will not get it. So our score will remain 18. Our score will remain 18-14. With the Wolfpack taking their first lead of the game.
At the same time, they have to convert on these two-point conversions. You're leaving points on the field against a good opponent, and you don't want that to come back to haunt you late in the game.
Yeah, so we're queuing up that replay, and that definitely looked like a tough mistake from Corey Reese, holding on to the ball for too long. 14 in his face, so that was number 14, Christian King, one of the highlight players, and Chase is the one to meet pay dirt. So Chase definitely owes Mr. King lunch on Monday. Gave him a gift right there.
These things happen. We love gifts here in Canarsie.
So again, we're in the floss. It's the first game of the week. We're just under 400 people, so make sure you guys leave a like, share out the stream. I mean, there might be magic in this field right now.
Oh, yeah.
Wolfpack deep kick.
And he boots it. Number 88 feels it.
So this is Solomon on the return.
Shoots a man.
Makes a man miss. Brings it out to about the 22-yard line.
Decent run right there. The Rail Splitters a bit on their heels right now. I don't think they expected the game to go this way. But, Andre, my question to you will be, as they get to start up this next offensive possession, what do the Rail Splitters need to do to control the momentum that Canarsie continues to keep building?
Yeah, so there seems to be we saw quite a few times on that last drive that Corey had a lot of pressure in his face. If you remember, he rolled out to the left, and there's pressure coming off the edge. So they might have to bring a tight end in to help block. Right now, everything is spread, 4 receiver set. I think Corey needs some help on the blocking. No one available, and he holds on to it this time.
It is stunning to see right now that the Canarsie front line has completely flipped this game. They are dominating the offensive line of Lincoln, and I'm completely surprised considering the way the game started. What an adjustment by the Wolfpack.
Yeah, it's been a complete change. Number 19, Trayshawn Wallace, one of the standout players. And this new coaching staff, they told me that we are going to have a mean, lean defensive line, and we're really seeing that.
Hey, man, big floss energy. The front four for the Wolfpack doing what's necessary. I love to see it.
So we're really seeing a lot from that defensive line. Already a strip sack from Christian King, and Trayshawn Wallace making another play. So it's going to be second and very long. Corey keeps on the ground, and that's Kyan up the sideline, makes a man miss. And how about the standout players? Kyan Filbert is damn near at 100 yards for this game so far.
Filbert just told everybody in this building, enough of that noise. Give me the ball. I'm putting this team on my back, and we're going home with a win. I don't know about the win part, but I love to see big-time players understand the moment and make big plays.
Man, how about the ones-to-watch players, all of them putting in work right now, getting a crucial first down for the Rail Splitters. Corey looking to throw, throws it deep, looking for Solomon, and that is caught. Did he get his feet down? No, he did not. So that's incomplete.
That ball was a little late there. You got to throw it early. As soon as that head goes up, you got to get that ball out.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10.
I need an official time check
For the Rail Splitters. looking for a time check.
I'm expecting another run from Filbert coming up pretty soon.
So it's going to be second. It should be second and 10. I think they just didn't update it. So it should be second and 10. Corey, quick throw to Ja'Kai Paul. Great tackle out on the edge. That's number 4. That was number 4. I don't have a 4 in the roster.
Yeah, number 4
actually.
not listed, but great tackle by him. Real Splitters trying to get the ball on the outside, trying to take advantage of their matchups with the Chief the Wolfpack corners. We'll see what happens next here on third down, but I expect more action from Filbert, who's now walking off the field, so let's see what they do.
Yeah, I think it should be third down. I'm not
Definitely
sure
third down.
what's going on the field. Is there another penalty? And the Rail Splitters are walking in the wrong direction.
Yeah, a flag was thrown, but I never saw it. Considering the distance, I would assume it's a hold. Looks like 10-yard loss.
We got a holding on
There it is. There it is. So many penalties in this half. So it's going to be a first and 10, a second and 20 for the Rail Splitters. Empty backfield for Mr. Reese. 3 to his left. Looks to the left. Quick screen to Solomon. Another flag. It's a big play, but this is definitely coming back.
The Rail Splitters keep getting in their own way, Andre, and I'm surprised at this performance. Very, very undisciplined so far, and they're giving the Wolfpack the keys to control of this game.
I think that the Rail Splitters have probably gained 320 yards, but 210 of those yards have counted.
Yeah. Yeah. The film is going to look real harsh. I feel bad for the players when they get back together. Win or lose, it's going to be a rough session.
No, absolutely. Definitely big shout out to the E-Hall contingent here. Coach Wheeler, Coach Morgan. You know E-Hall always rolls deep. If I stand up and look, it is packed out.
Packed house.
It is a packed house here for the first game on the new field.
A lot of people on their feet, too. The energy is absolutely beautiful in the building tonight.
So it is going to be second and let's call it 25. So ball is on the 33. The first down is the 45 of another penalty. No. So the first down is on the 46-yard line, but that's on Canarsie side of the field.
Left
so
tackle looking
about
for a flag.
Second and 30.
Need to get a position.
I agree with that in the chat. It is absolutely Lincoln versus Lincoln right now. So many mistakes. Empty backfield again for Reese.
And another flag.
Is that a timeout or a flag? It is a timeout, Lincoln. So, yeah, Lincoln definitely need a moment to kind of collect themselves. They are moving in the wrong direction. So while we have a minute, I spoke to Coach Jean Luis of Canarsie, and we spoke about the coaching change. Now it's Coach Rob who is leading the Wolfpack, and obviously he's doing a fantastic job. And pretty much they are all systems go, and they've taken on a mantra of #Michigan season. If you don't understand what that means, last year Jim Harbaugh, the head coach for Michigan, was suspended. And it was a next man up mentality for the Wolverines, and they went all the way to win the national championship. So that's what Coach Jean Luis is really hoping for his young Wolfpack team. And let me tell you something, Ray, they are showing out in this game.
You can tell so far that whatever he's teaching the Wolfpack, the message has been received. These boys have come to play, and they're showing out at a high level.
So it is second and 3 miles.
Second and double stick.
The first down is Canarsee's 44-yard line. Pressure in his face. Ball's on the ground. It is recovered by the Wolfpack.
Wow. All of the praise you gave Brown early, he is giving it all back. The Wolfpack making plays, strips the ball out, big recovery. Let's go, Wolfpack.
Man, oh man. I mean, the amount of mistakes the rail splitters have made in this half is pretty startling.
Yeah. And he's being very lax with the ball. You got to protect the football in these situations.
We're going to go back to that replay real quick, try to fit this one in. And, yeah, Corey just has to have better ball security there. That's a strip and recovery by number, let's see if we can get it. That's number 24 for the Wolfpack. Kayvon Robinson, the freshman.
Number 9 gets a snap. He gives it to
Another handoff, and there's a flag on the play.
The momentum in this game has kind of got halted with all of these flags.
Absolutely. It's a holding on the Wolfpack, so they're going backwards. So I will say, if I'm Coach O'Connor, yes, I'm going to kick over a chair in the locker room, but I'm also going to say, yo, we're good. We're gashing them for a lot of big plays. We just need to limit their turnovers and play our game. Cayenne already at like 80 yards rushing. Yes. They have to go back to that and limit the penalties. So hands off to Zaire Schulters. What a nice cut. Still on his feet, bouncing it out to the left, breaks another tackle. Wow, Mr. Schulters as advertised.
Schulters, and that name is royalty when it comes to Canarsie football. Bounces it outside, a dynamic run. I love what I see so far.
Man, what a first half, full of drama. So it sounds like it's supposed to be the 4-minute warning, but they say it's 2 minutes? Not sure what the rest did there.
1:48 left in the first half.
So it's 2nd and 8, much more manageable now after Mr. Schulter's electrifying run. You can see these backs have a lot of bounce to them.
The Canarsie offense overall is extremely impressive.
2 in the backfield, looking to throw. Mr. Brown in the middle of the field. It is caught, and that is another touchdown. Wolfpack.
What a throw there. Absolute dime.
Jamar Thomas extends the lead to 10 points. Did you see this coming, New York City?
Josiah Brown. What a throw on a line. So you see the run, you see the arm talent. Canarsie, you have a stud quarterback.
I mean, are you serious? A young sophomore on this stage. We have a little under 400 people on the live stream. There's probably 500 people, maybe 300 in here. Bad snap. And that is no good, so our score will remain 24-14. So we have 400 people on the live stream. Let's say another 300 in the building, and that might be light. And this young sophomore is showing out.
Again, Andre, Brooklyn's best-kept secret is showing out tonight. And I'm not sure if Lincoln has any answers.
Listen, you might have to find a new nickname very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
After tonight,
yeah.
It's not a secret. So let's go to that replay. Look at the footwork. Sets his feet, keeps his shoulders square, and that is an absolute dime.
On time, only his player could catch that pass. That's how you're taught.
And also, huge shout out to Jamar Thomas because, he used his body to catch that.
Indeed.
And, as a wide receiver, you are taught to catch it with your hands. But if you have a man on you, you got to shield the ball with your body to catch it. So that's a great job.
You want to secure the touchdown, bring it in, secure it, less work.
Exactly. There's no style points in the end zone. Just catch it. If it's in your body, if it's with your toe, catch the ball.
It all counts the same. 1 minute and 38 left in the first half. Do you think Lincoln will press the gas or just try to get to the locker room?
No. I think you got to put the thing in park, hand it off a few times to Mr. Filbert, and let's just get a little bit of shell shock for the Rail Splitters here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get to half. Let's talk. Let's calm down here. I think we just need to keep it on the ground here. Corey, 2 big fumbles there.
You got to run the ball. I know you want to get your quarterback involved, but if you're Lincoln, give it to your best player.
So it's a 1st and 10. Ball's on the 20. Hands it off right to Mr. Gillespie, and he doesn't get far. That's number 19, Trayshawn Wallace, putting on a show tonight. How are you feeling what are you saying to your young team if you're the Canarsie coach?
You got to keep your foot on the gas. Don't start feeling good about yourself because you got this lead and no one expected you to have this lead. You have to replicate that same first half performance in the second half because the Rail Splitters will run past you if you take your foot off the gas.
So as you see, they're trying to bleed some clock. Just how I was saying, let's stop the bleeding here. 2nd down. Quick throw out to Solomon. Nice little screen, and that's a good tackle because he had a little bit of lane up the sideline. That was Jaden Anderson on the tackle.
Great tackle right there. If he doesn't make that tackle, you're looking at a 30 to 40 passing play right there.
So Lincoln trying to keep it simple, trying to keep it safe. Corey is a senior, but this is the big moment for him too. First game for the Rail Splitters in the PSAL. So it's a 3rd and 2. Ball is on the 28-yard line. Handoff. And that's a big – what I'm seeing right now, so that's number 14, Christian King in there. I really thought that, it was a battle of the Canarsie defensive line versus the Lincoln offensive line. I mean, at first, it was not a contest
at all.
Lincoln offensive line. But as this game has gone on, this Canarsie front 7 is ferocious.
I'm getting more and more impressed by what I'm seeing from the front 7 of Canarsie because, again, it would have been easy for them to fold up, but they accepted the challenge and raised their level to match the level of Lincoln.
So it's a 1st and 10. Sends Cody in motion. Fakes. Throws it deep. Has a man wide open. That's Jakai Paul. Does he have the foot speed? No, he does not. Down to the 20. The Rail Splitters have life.
They caught Canarsie sleeping right there. The pump fake off the snap. Wide open up the seam. Great play call by the Rail Splitters. Super impressed. These guys understand the moment, and they're not tucking their tail, Andre. You said to go into the locker room, and they're like, no, we're getting some points.
Hey, I got to throw my hands up. But there's another flag on the field. No way.
Wow. They can't get out their own way. All right, now, Andre, you were right. Go to the locker room.
I'm in shock. I'm in absolute shock here. This has to be number 4. A big 20-yard plus play taken back.
At this point, it's embarrassing. As players, you need to challenge yourself to be better.
Wow.
When the chat is saying it's Lincoln versus Lincoln, it's embarrassing. It's also demoralizing. Do you run as hard? Are you looking around for a flag? Get your head in the game, Lincoln.
But let me tell you something. This is Coach O'Connor. This is a multiple-time PSAL champion. He's going to have these boys coached up. He'll have them ready to go in this second half.
Listen,
I mean, I think you just got to give it to Cayenne and go into the locker room at this point.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. Since he went injured, they haven't handed to him much.
1st and 15.
But they handed to him here.
And
there can't be another flag.
No flag.
They just blew the whistle.
Official time, ref. Official time.
Okay.
They just blew the whistle, and they're not going to tell us why they blew the whistle.
My boy.
Was that 14 seconds, ref? Thank you. 14 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
All right, so quick time check. All right, we have it right. It's 14 seconds left.
Ladies and gentlemen, halftime is coming.
I really don't know why they blew that whistle. Sorry about that for the folks at home.
50-50 to the Giants versus Cincinnati Bengals.
So I think the clock is running. I'm not sure what's going on right now. So it's a 1st and 20. The whistle's blown again. And that is the end of the half? Question mark?
The referees have stifled the energy. Conferring at the 20-yard line. Let's see what they got.
No, Daniel, I absolutely agree with you. No one, and I love the discussion, very mature discussion going on in the chat. You know, they're saying that, you know, Lincoln is coached up. You know, no one's sleeping on Lincoln, and absolutely, like, we hold them to a high standard, and I'm sure they hold themselves to a high standard. As Cayenne runs it, and that should be the end of the half. Smart.
And that's the end of the first half.
So that is the end of the first half. Our score is 24-14. Again, this is Andre Johnson and my guy Ray. We will see you in about 10 minutes, and I'm going to put another poll. Who do you think is going to win now? It was 58% Lincoln before the game. After that half, let's see what the poll looks like.
Great
see you in
first
10
half.
minutes, folks.
Looking forward to the second half.
All right, so we are back for second half action in the first edition of the Sage Standout Game of the Week. And what a half to open it up. It is 24-14 Wolfpack. This is Andre Johnson, and I am here with a proud Canarsie alum and Mr. Ray Jarvis. So, Ray, tell me about that half. What you think?
Strong first half for the Wolfpack. But if we're being truthful, a lot of the success of the Wolfpack came off of the mistakes of the Rail Splitters. So I'm looking to see a more tight performance from the Rail Splitters in the second half. And then we'll see how Canarsie responds to a team that's playing more so up to their level in the Rail Splitters.
So let me tell you something. In the first half, it was 56% 57% that Lincoln would win. Now in the second half, 57% Canarsie.
Well,
completely flipped.
Well, as the great Max Kellerman would say, as the facts change, so will my opinion. The facts have changed. The Wolfpack are outside, and they're ready to play.
And the Lincoln almost recovered that. That was pretty impressive there, honestly. So we're back in this game, and we're definitely going to do a poll for the potential Sage standout player of the game.
Right.
And let me tell you, there would be one name on that poll right now, and that is Josiah Brown. What a half from the sophomore.
That was an all-world first half. On the ground, through the air, however you want it, he got.
And Cayenne Filbert, what a first quarter he had. Almost 80 yards rushing in that half. He had the forced fumble, and it was a half littered in mistakes for the Rail Splitters. I know Coach O'Connor told his boys to get it together. You guys probably thought you were going to have an easy win. Let's get this together, and let's get ready for second half football. 2 in the backfield, handoff.
Big
and
hit.
57 with a big hit. There's a late flag on the play. So that was Naeem Cooper on the run.
Well, if there's a play, it's going to be a flag at this point.
Yeah, these flags are tough. So it looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Wolfpack. And one thing that we did not mention in the first half, I know people are getting back into the live stream. Make sure you share out the stream. But Syracuse is in the building. We're not sure who they are scouting, but Syracuse is in the building.
Of course they are. It's the standout game of the week. So, of course, the top programs are coming to look at the top players. And let's see who stands out in this performance tonight.
All right, so it's a 1st and 20. Ball's on the 18-yard line. Brown looking to pass. Throws it. Wow. Big hit. Woo!
Big hit right there.
That was number 3, Rodney Raymond. He got beat
right there
on that long pass, and that was a great job on that tackle.
Drove through the player, dislodged the ball. I like what I see from the Rail Splitters through 2 plays. Whatever coach said, they look a lot more focused. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Yep, so it's the 2nd and 20. Ball is on the 28-yard. Let's go to about the 26-yard line. 2 in the backfield, motioning right. Brown looking to throw. Has another lane.
What a move.
I am at a loss for words for this kid right now.
It's almost like Lincoln is hesitating to tackle him, afraid of what kind of move he's going to make on them.
So it's still a 3rd and long, but hey,
with an X factor like him,
that was an exclamation point on that. So it is 3rd and about 15. Ball's right on the 35-yard line. 2 in the backfield. Motioning out shoulders. Brown looking for a screen.
It's a jailbreak.
Yeah, they tried to run a screen there, I think, and just like you said, it was a jailbreak. So it'll be the first punt for the game. And one thing when I spoke to the Canarsie coaches, they said that special teams was an issue. They even called it an Achilles heel in their Week 0 matchup. So let's see if they can get it together on special teams here.
I'll tell you this, Andre. I think, in fact, that might have been the worst possible start to the second half for Canarsie.
Yeah.
Lincoln imposed their will. They pushed them back. Even that screenplay was discombobulated. Let's see if the Rail Splitters can continue this on the offensive side of the ball.
Especially in the manner that they got the momentum back. I mean, big number 3, Rodney Raymond with a huge hit to dislodge that ball. By the way, that was a 10-yard square out that Josiah Brown threw. That's why you heard me say, wow, it was because of that route.
And it was clean.
So it was a good punt. Number 32 has a lot of room here.
Another flag.
but he'll go down. And yes, there is another flag on the field.
Flag on the play.
That was Jalen Newby on the return for Lincoln. Let's see what the flag is here. Most likely on the rail splitters. Waiting for the call. And did they pick up the flag? No, it looks like it will be on the rail splitters. Most likely a legal block of some sort. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Mr. Corey Reese. Coming back out into the field. Again, you saw huge running plays from Cody Gillespie, huge running plays from Cayenne Filbert. And I think the game plan should be get Cayenne the ball more and let's get Solomon Takatu the ball more as well.
Indeed. But me personally, this needs to be a Filbert second half.
Yeah.
Run, pass.
I completely agree. They had a lot off of the left side of that offensive line, and that was something they exploited in the previous matchup. They run a lot of counter with big number 54, Travis Profit, pulling. And just looking at Travis, you don't want to get into the hole and see Travis coming at you. So it's a big spot here for Lincoln. 3-2 Corey's right. We're waiting. I don't know why. What's the holdup?
In the meantime,
they have to get the right ball. Come on.
Your point, if you're Lincoln, do what you do best.
Yeah.
Utilize your best player. I know you want to get the pass going, but the pass is the reason you're in this jam right now. Give it to the running back. Let him dominate the action.
And they don't listen to you. They throw it. Nice route to Solomon. Makes a man miss, and I think we're going to see a whole lot of that in this half. Great throw for Mr. Reese.
Well, Dre, you said if it's not the running back, get it to 88, and there you have it.
Yeah, and you see the ball's on the left hash mark, and they have Solomon pretty much one-on-one there. Trips to the right, and they're staying in that formation. They have Ja'Kai Paul kind of close, almost like a pseudo tight end here. At Lincoln, first down on the 43. Handoff, another counter, and he's right up the lane. Here is Mr. Cayenne, huge stiff arm. And again, just like the previous game last year, they pull big number 54, Travis Profit, and they make a profit on that play.
They deposited a good run right there. The left side continuously being exposed early on. I wonder if Canarsie is just a slow start. They got to get hit a couple of times before they lock in, because I haven't seen a hole that big since the first drive.
And big shout out to number 70, Emmanuel Frostu, and number 75, Daniel Zephyr. They are the two on that side. Quick throw, back out to number 88, breaks the tackle.
Big stiff arm.
Woo! Solomon Dakoti, he missed the first game, and he is back with a vengeance. Already has a touchdown, and he's probably around 60 yards receiving and about 6 receptions.
Dakota's letting you know right now, I'm here to play. Get me the ball. If it's not going to Filbert, it needs to be coming to me.
And you see just a nice flow to the Lincoln offense. They come out and they have a very clear game plan. This is play at the top level. It's two heavyweights fighting. Who can make the adjustment? Quick out. Caught. That's number 14. He makes up for that drop earlier, and he gets a touchdown for the Rail Splitters.
Big time bubble screen right there. Great block. It looked like a block in the back. The refs didn't call it. Touchdown, Rail Splitters.
Brandon Blue, he dropped the touchdown pass that got called back, but he catches the bubble screen, and he does the rest for about an 18-yard touchdown. We'll go right back to that replay after the point after. The Rail Splitters are right back in it.
This is exactly the start Lincoln needed. Get a stop on defense, walk down the field, score on offense, maintain their composure, good, clean drive, no penalties. Great work by the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, someone in the chat asked if Corey's injured. No, he's number 6 right there. Handoff to Cody. Big lowers the shoulder, gets into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. So that is going to make our score 24-22.
You couldn't ask. I hate to be so repetitive, but again, this is exactly the start to the second half Lincoln needed. In fact, I'm looking at Canarsie now. You see the rail splitters across the other side. They're ready to play. Canarsie, are you going to match the intensity? You let them stop you. You let them score. You have to respond.
Yeah, and that's a great job from Brandon Blue. He got hit on while he was making that catch by his own man, keeps his focus, does the rest for about an 18-yard touchdown.
Big hit in the end zone, too. He really wanted it.
Huge shout out to Mr. Blue. Oh, man. We have just under 450 in the chat. Make sure you share this out. It's Friday night in the Floss, and we have quite the opening game for the Sage Standout Game of the Week.
I'll be honest with you. The rest of the standout games have a tough act to follow.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. What a way to set a landmark. And again, I just want to get back to the flow of that offense. You know, it's simple. Run the counter. Quick throw here is isolated. We have one look. Look to Mr. Solomon on the left. Hit a bubble screen. Great blocking by Ja'Kai Paul. Definitely have to shout that out. Love when receivers block.
Kept it very simple to your point, and that looks like a team where the coach understood that maybe we're doing too much. Let's simplify the offensive game plan, get it to our best players, and let's get the ball in the end zone.
Absolutely. So that is Mr. Corey Reese's second touchdown pass on the game. Kyan Filbert did a great job setting it up, had about a 20-yard run. And again, huge shout out to the right tackle, number 54, Travis Profit, pulling, making that hole huge. And huge shout out also to number 75, Daniel Zephyr, and number 70, Emmanuel Frostu on the left side of that line, because they are dominating.
Listen, Canarsie, you showed me much of the first half that you can maintain within the trenches. Lincoln looks like they got their second win, so you got to push back now. I want to see what the offense does.
So now it is going to be
33.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. So it's Naeem Cooper in the backfield alongside Josiah Brown. 2-point lead, big spot for the young Rail Splitters. Excuse me, the young Wolfpack. Throws it out to the motioning man. That's number 7. Good tackle to make it a short gain. So that was Silas Sealy, the sophomore. I mean, I'm calling out a freshman, sophomore. It's incredible how young this team is.
Very impressive, and I like the play call right there. The first drive didn't go quite well. You want to get some positive yardage to start a drive. That was a great call for the screen pass.
So it's about a 2nd and 6. Ball is right on, let's call that the 37-yard line.
Trips right.
Brown looking to throw, has pressure, escapes the pressure. Oh boy, here's the Mr. Highlight. Woo-wee! When you are coming downhill on a player this shifty, moving with this much confidence, you might be dead in the water, Ray.
Even the short runs are dynamic. Although I will say, to be fair, maybe a little less shaking north and south. You probably could have got a few more yards on that run.
Hey, man, he made a man miss, and he made it a much third and manageable. Balls right on that 41-yard line. 3rd and 2. Big play for the Wolfpack here.
Press coverage on the outside.
Tight bunch. Switching things around, going to the pistol. Brown hands it off to Naeem Cooper. Goes wide. Great block on the outside. Great block on the outside by number 5, Shamaje Lowe. Great run from Naeem Cooper, and that's a first down Wolfpack.
One thing that's been consistent in this ball game is that when the Wolfpack gets the ball on the outside, they have the advantage. Good job by Cooper, bouncing it outside. Big run right there. Canarsie looking to maintain as the Rail Splitters make a push.
Yeah, it looks like they're running away from number 57, Ron Jones.
That's what you have to do.
So Josiah Brown alongside Naeem Cooper, 3 to his left. Looking to throw. Looking deep to the right. Almost caught one-handed by Shamaje.
Decent coverage. Decent coverage. I'm actually surprised that the referee didn't throw the flag because the corner never turned his head. But good coverage there. Good shot play by Canarsie as well.
So, Mr. Steve Carroll, I know you're just coming down here, but this is football, not flag football.
Hey,
you can put your hands on somebody.
You can put your hands.
I was a cornerback, so I'm very sensitive.
You can, cornerback, don't be biased now. As you know, you got to turn your head on that coverage. A lot of times it's an automatic flag if the corner doesn't turn his head.
I got you. So it's a 2nd and 10, right from the 45-yard line. Fake.
What's happening?
Throws it.
Oh.
Great block on the outside, and that's a first down Wolfpack. And again, you see the improvising from Josiah Brown.
Great misdirection, because when the play first started, I was like, what's going on? Next thing you know, we have a completion. Big first down for Canarsie.
The improviser, the scrambler, the playmaker, Josiah Brown, the young sophomore leading his team here, trying to get further and further into Rail Splitters territory. It is first down, balls on the 35-yard line. And they are staying in this one-back set, 3 to his right this time.
Quarterback gets a snap.
They're looking for a quick screen.
We have a full start on the offense. Gotta bring him back.
And it looked like they had a lot of room there for Shamaje. But unfortunately, it's a false start.
It's a bit of a commotion right now outside of the stadium, Andre. Not sure how that's going to impact the play, but just wanted to let you know. Cooper coming off.
Running in motion to the left. Josiah looking to throw, looking for the quick screen, just flipped it up there, and that's a big shot from number 7, Silas. Oh, excuse me, that's Kasim Mail on the tackle.
You know what? As a quarterback, I understand you want to make a play, but you can't make those kind of passes because you set your players up to get hurt. Luckily, Schultz didn't get too big of a hit there, but he almost got lit up.
Yeah, that was looking pretty dangerous there for Mr. Schulters.
2nd and 18.
So it's going to be 2nd and 18, excuse me, after the penalty. Ball is on the 44. Hold on. You're right here.
And the quarterback comes back. He gets a snap, and he looks for the man. He snaps. And that's it.
Put him on the side.
He is up. He's up. Relax. Yeah, but he was waking up. That's why I let him down.
Second and about 3. Manon gets a snap. He fumbles. He recovers. That'll be a loss for maybe 5 yards. Third and 9 from about the 43 yard.
All right, so sorry about that, fans. There was an emergency in the stands right in front of us, so we wanted to make sure, of course, young men and women's safety is the most important thing. So we wanted to shut off the volume while we were getting some medical attention, but it looks like everything is okay. So we're getting back to game action. Josiah trying to make something happen, and of course he does, because at this point, Josiah Brown is the playmaker.
Running, throwing across his body, a dart for a first down. This quarterback for Canarsie, he didn't get too much pub, but they have a star in the making.
And that's a first down, and again, it's coming from the improvising, making plays happen here.
Pistol formation, trips to the left. Ball is snap. Cooper takes it, runs up the middle, taking about 6 defenders with him. Strong run for Cooper.
So they're putting together a nice drive. I know we missed a few plays there, but it was 2nd and 18,
yeah.
And now we're at a first down. Well, they just got the first down. It's going to be 2nd and let's call it 7. Ball's on the 18, so we're in the red zone now.
This is the kind of drive you need after Lincoln did what they did. Canarsie showing that they're ready for the moment.
Absolutely. It's a heavyweight bout in the 4A. You get punched, now what do you have to respond? Looking to throw, Mr. Brown.
Ooh.
Bad throw, and it should have been intercepted. First bad decision from Josiah today.
You know what? In the chat, and some of the kids, is a word that starts with a G they said we might have been doing. Then he makes a mistake that makes us look like maybe we gave him too much praise too soon. But luckily, the sports god were with him as the linebacker dropped that interception.
When you're a gunslinger, that's going to happen sometimes.
Indeed.
You're going to make a bad throw. But you take the good with the bad because he is an absolute playmaker. As they're driving down the field, there's an injured player.
At this point, he is the difference maker in this game.
No, absolutely. And huge shout out to Mr. Naeem Cooper. He's woken up a bit in this half. We're seeing more production from him. And I'm really liking how number 5, Shamaje Lowe, is looking. He is the deep threat for this Canarsie team.
Yes. You know what it is? I don't know how much scouting was done prior to, but it sure looks like they're not just calling plays. Canarsie knows where their strengths are, and they also know where the weaknesses are for the Lincoln defense, and they're attacking it play after play.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you prepare for a quarterback like a quarterback like Josiah Brown.
Yeah.
It's almost – I'm not comparing him to Lamar Jackson, but I'm just saying, like, your scout quarterback can never replicate Colin Kaepernick, Donovan McNabb, Lamar Jackson, someone who's so elusive, Patrick Mahomes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't even think they anticipated what they saw from him tonight. He's pulling all the tricks out.
Listen, you see everybody in the fans. I mean, everyone in the stands, there's not a lot of people sitting down, honestly.
And one key takeaway is the fact that they're hesitating when they're about to tackle him because they know that there's a move coming. They're not north and south trying to tackle. They're giving him almost too much respect.
No, but I agree in the chat. It's an absolutely missed opportunity for the Rail Splitters there on that dropped interception, giving the Wolfpack more life. 3rd and 7. Josiah looks left, throws left, has the wheel.
Ooh.
But he just didn't have the touch. That's one he'll want back.
Man, what a play call. Would have loved a better throw, but you can't make them all. Canarsie running back later in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that wheel route again.
So it is a 4th down, and like I said, Ray.
Yes. 4th
down.
Not kick the ball
in this league. So it's 4th and 7. Ball's on the 18-yard line.
Look for number 5 to get some action.
Looks right. Throws right. And it should have been caught. It should have been caught. But there's a flag, and I think it's after the play.
Unsportsmanlike on the way.
Oh, man.
Another mistake from Lincoln.
They were off the field, but it looks like number 9, Alexander Altidore, said one word too many.
Man.
And that is going to give the Wolfpack new life.
That's a tough break, Dre. You can't do that. You get to stop. You get to get the ball back.
But this is where, you know, coach got to get everyone tight. Hold on a second. It was after the play.
So it's a dead ball?
So it's a dead ball penalty. I think, right? That's how it works?
Wow. If that's what they're calling, okay.
That might be the break of the year we're seeing. Yes, it is the Lincoln offense on the field.
Okay.
Dodge the bullet. I got to think, is that how it works? Usually?
I don't think so, but if that's what they're calling, we got to follow the refs.
So, all right, it's a 1st and 10 rail splitters. Handoff to Cayenne.
Big stuff.
Trying to run to the left side of the field.
Yards for Lincoln rail splitters. Lost him about maybe 5.
So, 2nd and long. 2nd about 13. Ball is on the 6-yard line. I'm sure the rail splitters would love to really go down the field, but they gotta calm. I think you kind of eat this drive here and just hand the ball off.
I think 2nd down will decide a lot. If they could pop a big run, and I think that's what they're hoping for, they'll try to make a drive out of this.
So, throwing from his own end zone to Solomon. I mean, hey, when you have a player like Solomon Takatu, why not throw from your old end zone?
Listen to me, Andre. They didn't come here to pack it up. They're trying to make a statement. Rough first half. We're the better team in our mind, and we want to show it.
And let me tell you something. How about the faith in Corey Reese Jr.? He makes 2 mistakes in that first half, but the rail splitters and Coach O'Connor is showing we have confidence in our quarterback. Back against the wall, makes a great throw, 15 yards, 1st down, rail splitters.
Great coaching. That's how you instill the confidence, by calling those plays. Yeah, we made those mistakes. Wipe the slate clean. Prove me right in the 2nd half, and we're seeing it so far.
And let me tell you, we have to make a mark and that point, that if the rail splitters are able to win this game, we have to remember that play, 2nd and 15 from the 6-yard line, and they're able to convert.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Remember, the clock on the screen is not official. For the 4th quarter, we're definitely going to try to get some kind of contact with the on-field time so we know, but we're also following the same clock that is on the scoreboard. So our score is 24-22 Wolfpack. And while we have a break in the play, just want to remind you guys that this is the Sage Standout Game of the Week. Could not have asked for a better game. If you invest in the youth, if you invest in the young men out here, they will put on a show, and that's absolutely what they're doing. So please support Sage Media. Any business inquiries, go to our website. And, of course, Monday, it is New York Football Talk. It is me, Andre Johnson, and Coach Mack from Move the Chains. This will be the first members only. So look in the bottom right of your YouTube screen, and you should have somewhere where you can subscribe to be a member. It's $5 a month, and you would help us to be able to continue doing this. So thank you for all your support. So now, Ray,
4th quarter.
How do you feel about your Wolfpack here?
Money time. Money time. This is where we'll learn a lot about both teams.
Throws it deep. Has a man. That's Brandon Blue up the middle of the field. 10-5. Touchdown. But there is a flag.
I can't believe this. The same play they called in the first half, big yardage, this time for a touchdown, and in both cases they're flags. Let's see if it's coming back.
We are waiting. It might have been a sideline penalty on Canarsie.
Okay.
We're waiting. We're looking at White Hat. Zoom in on White Hat. It's a big play here. Big call. And the offense, hold on, here's the call. It is a touchdown, Rail Splitters.
Wow.
That was a sideline warning.
That is a 70-yard strike. Corey Reese, third touchdown on the day to Brandon Blue, his second touchdown of the day.
Very impressive. I love when coaches remember a play and go back to it later in the game. Literally the same play, up the seam, a dime from the quarterback, big-time play. Yet again, the Rail Splitters showing a lot of poise, a lot of guts and tenacity in the second half, and they now have the lead.
Excuse me. They are in, and that two-point conversion is good. So our score is 30-24, Rail Splitters. Back and forth affair.
Wow. What a game, Andre.
Let me tell you something. Corey Reese Jr., 2 mistakes in that first half. I'm sure everyone in Coney Island was staring right into his eyes. Comes out from the locker room. Back is against the wall in the end zone. 15-yard completion to keep the drive going. Then settles in the pocket. Very good pocket from that offensive line. No defenders in his face. And Corey Reese with a strike to Brandon Blue. And something else I love, and you see the mentality of this team, the mistakes from Corey. You see what he's doing in this half. Brandon Blue drops a touchdown. You see what he's doing in this half. What mentality from the boys from Coney Island.
The Rail Splitters show why they were the favorites coming in after a slow start, a little rocky, some mistakes. Clean football in the second half so far, retaking the lead. Now we're looking for Canarsie to respond. Squib kick.
That's number 5. Has a bit of a lane, but he is tackled by number 21 from Lincoln. That's Christian Young on the tackle and Shamaje Lowe on the return.
Christian Young with a very physical tackle, but a good return for Canarsie.
Yeah, and they have the ball in good field position. Ball's on the 41-yard line. And let me ask a question. Who said New York football was down?
Say that again?
I said, who said New York football was down?
Nobody. Nobody that matters. Because as we see tonight, it's very much up in Canarsie. It's very much up for New York football.
And let me tell you something. You have so many people in the stands. We have just under 500 people in the live stream. Look how many people are outside watching this game.
Yeah.
You can't replicate this. First down, handoff.
Looks like
and the front 7 of Lincoln with a big answer there.
This is the biggest drive of the game for Canarsie. They cannot afford to not score on this drive because I feel like the momentum is billowing for the Rail Splitters, and Canarsie needs to get that back.
Canarsie, welcome to the heavyweights. I don't think they ever left, but this is a heavyweight bout. What do you have? Do you have another haymaker left? 2nd and 10. Throwing deep. What a throw to Shamaje Lowe. I mean, the precision on that throw. I need to see if I can get a replay of that.
What a throw just over the outstretched hand of the linebacker, on the money to his wide receiver. This is a ball game. No scared play calling. No fear from either side. Canarsie is ready to walk down the field.
I mean, are you kidding me? He fits that right over the linebacker. What a game for Josiah Brown.
Josiah Brown, stud quarterback for the Canarsie Wolfpack. Put some respect on his name.
And it looks like a
false
flag.
start there.
That'll be on number 5. Mr. Low. You're not low.
Wow, so I see in the chat, one of the biggest Brooklyn football rivalries started in the 90s. And, man, it's the Floss versus Coney Island.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they're doing it well.
He stays on his feet.
Again, we saw that option play earlier. This time, Mr. Josiah Brown decides to keep it.
I like that play call. They've been doing a lot of things on the perimeter. Sneak and run up the middle. You never know if you'll catch him sleeping and pop a big one. I like the play call from Canarsie.
Sean Boyle, really appreciate you. We had a replay last year, but, you know, I really appreciate the shout-out. It takes a lot to put these live streams on, so appreciate the 511 people watching. Let me tell you something. Take a picture of this timeout. Take a picture of this night. This is New York City, for real. I mean, there has to be 1,500 pairs of eyes on this game right now.
Absolutely. Look at outside, Andre. I
That's
wish
what
we
I'm
could get a
saying.
shot. People on the gate
can you zoom
lined
in
up
outside on the fence?
Everyone on Avenue J right now on the floors watching this game. You love to see it.
I mean, it's completely covered from. They just go up the whole way. Yo, he's making his way. Wow. Take a picture of this. This is New York City. 30-24. What does this young Wolfpack team have? And let me tell you something. No matter what happens for the rest of this game, the whole city is on notice for this Canarsie team.
Absolutely. Regardless of the outcome, Canarsie showed a lot of guts, and beyond that, there's a lot of talent on this offensive side of the ball. This is a very dangerous Canarsie offense, and they're very young, so you're going to have to deal with these boys.
They're still in it. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Quick screenplay up the sideline. Great job. That was number 12. I don't have a 12 on the roster, unfortunately.
Creative play calling from Canarsie. First the option run, did the quick bubble screen. They're trying to get Lincoln on their heels, and I believe that it's working to a degree.
So, very great job there. Great blocking by Samaje Lowe. And it's a 3rd and 3.
Bit of a bunch on the outside for Canarsie.
Little stack action there. Naeem Cooper in the backfield. Lincoln with six in the box. And that will be a flag on the Wolfpack. Good discipline from the Rail Splitters.
Rail Splitters were teasing the blitz there, and I felt like Canarsie let the moment get to them for a second. Tough time to get a false start.
I mean, you have Cayenne Filbert. You have Ron Jones. You have Kasim Mail. So much senior leadership in that linebacking core. Let's not forget number 4, Dante Polius.
You look at the defensive alignment for Lincoln, there's a lot of room in the middle for Canarsie to operate because it's stacking the box.
So it's a 3rd and 7. Ball just in Rail Splitter territory. Josiah looks left. Throws left. Has a man. Should have been caught. Should have been caught. Samaje Lowe has been very sure-handed today. He'll want that back. But guess what? More flags on the field.
What's funny is that was the perfect play call against that defense in the spot where the ball needed to be. Let's see what the flag is.
So it looks like the penalty is on. It was on the Rail Splitters, I think, and they declined it.
That's what it looks like.
That's a little confusing. All right, so we have a 4th and 8 Ball's on the 48-yard line. Huge play for the Rail Splitters. If they get the ball back, they're going to be able to bleed a lot of this game. And, yes, a timeout for the Wolfpack.
I'm thinking the penalty going back to the previous play was on Canarsie, and Lincoln declined, being that it was 4th down and 8.
He pointed at Lincoln, though, right?
Well, I'm still confused about the dead ball call from a few possessions ago. So I can't really confidently speak for the referees.
Yeah, you guys in the chat, you guys got to let me know about that, what you think about that in the chat. I thought that if you make a play, you taunt, you throw a flag, that's a non-ball penalty?
I never heard that before. But I was just been told that it was an ineligible receiver downfield against Canarsie, and Lincoln declined.
Okay. All right, but the referee definitely pointed the wrong way.
Yes.
Though. Okay.
Referees are lucky that there isn't going to be some questions from the media after this one. Because
shout out to Sean Boyle in the chat. He actually said that he said, I smell ineligible. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe you're talking about an ineligible player down the field.
Yeah.
If you're right, then
Do remember they got that good fried chicken at the
looks like Canarsie.
it was ineligible on the field. Canarsie looking to punt here. So they're going to try to play some defense. Low snap, but it gets the punt off. So the
Decent
special
punt.
teams is much improved. But it's actually going to be returned by Brandon Blue. Already 2 touchdowns on the day. Thirsty for another touchdown.
Brandon feeling real good about himself. At first, it was a questionable decision, but he made some positive yardage out of it. And the ball took a Lincoln bounce. Everything seems to be going in favor for Lincoln right now.
So I see Mar in the chat saying it's a dead ball penalty. So does it depend on when you taunt?
No say, Poppy.
I don't think that's how it maybe it's different in high school?
I'm going to have to do my Google's chat, and I'll get back to y'all next time I'm on the air, because I don't know.
And he gets a snap.
So quick throw to Solomon. He has a lane. I thought I saw a holding, but there's no flag.
There
is a
right
flag.
there.
I absolutely saw a holding.
There's a flag. Flag on the play. Looks like the hold that Andre thought he saw. In fact, he did see, and this one is coming back. Every time it seems like we get a good flow with this game, a yellow flag comes out, kind of stifles the momentum. But let's see how this one is called. In the meantime, Canarsie needs to figure something out on defense. The Rail Splitters are going forward. They have all the momentum offensively right now. Everything seems to be hitting on all cylinders, and you need to get a stop right here. 7 minutes and 44 seconds left in the game. You absolutely need to get a stop. Any kind of a score right now, and the game might be over. Ball is moved back. Looks like it's spotted at the 26-yard line on the left hash. And looks like we have a timeout for Lincoln.
And I'm so happy to see 27 come to his feet. Do remember, the concession stand now has fried chicken.
Announcements in the arena. Apparently there's fried chicken here in Canarsie if you're hungry and you're watching the game, huh?
Wait, why did they announce fried chicken?
I don't know.
500.
This is something you announced in the first quarter, in fact.
Yeah, so sorry for that little camera issue. If you saw that, I see someone in the chat saying again the fourth quarter mode. Hey, stage media, put up the fours. Put up the fours. It's the fourth quarter. We got to lock in. Lock in. Put up the fours.
Put the fours up for the cameraman.
No, we locked in.
I'm
Don't
on
worry.
your side, though. Don't worry.
So it's going to be a 1st and 20. Ball is on the 25-yard line. Again, a huge spot here for – sorry, the chat make me laugh.
Single high safety look for Canarsie.
The chat said we made it out the hood. All right. Corey looks left. Quick screen to Solomon.
Big. Ooh, what a tackle.
Big shot. That's number 14, Christian King.
Christian King put a crown on that boy. Big tackle right there.
Let me tell you something. Shout out to Solomon as well. I've played wide receiver back in the day, and coming back into the middle of the field for that screen, you know you're going to get hit. So solid to Solomon for catching that.
Big time catch, big time tackle, quality football play across the board right there.
And they got him. Great job. That's something you see in those high tempo spread offenses.
And considering the point in the game, the leverage situation, a lot more jumpy energy.
I know, one clap. Exactly. Mar, really appreciate you saying that this is the most entertaining live stream in New York City. Like I said, it takes a lot to put this on, and you know, I would love for you guys to become a member and to support monetarily, but just being in the chat, supporting New York City, that's support enough. Corey looks left, throws the Cayenne, and he is hit, and he will be brought down. Another flag, and that looks like a face mask.
Tough. And that's unfortunate because Canarsie's defense was swarming to the football right there. Looked like they got the big stop they needed to get, and it potentially is going to give it all away.
And that is a huge penalty. Now, there are two types of face masks. There's a personal foul, and there's a regular penalty. So a personal foul would be no, the penalty was on – I missed it. It was a penalty on Lincoln. Did you see it?
I couldn't tell by the hand signal.
Looks like a personal foul. Not sure what the call was.
Personal foul on Lincoln.
What could the call have been that late in the play?
Maybe a face mask on the offense. Or
face mask on the offense, maybe?
I'm just floating. If it's a personal foul, it's either a chop block or a face mask if it's on the offense.
Sean Boyle, it's not a you are allowed to clap. That's a very classic thing to do. Maybe you can't clap under center, but if you're in the shotgun, you can definitely clap. So it is a 3rd and 35. I think they just need to hand the ball off and play defense here.
Every time we think they're going to do something, they do the opposite. So I'm not saying anything. False start. I'm telling you, Andre, the moment is getting real tense and the discipline is fading.
I mean, just think about that. Earlier on this drive, you have the screen pass to Solomon, blatant holding penalty, did not need that holding. They were in business. They were at about the 45-yard line. Now, Mr. Reese has his back against the wall again.
This is exactly what Canarsie needed. They needed to get a stop. It's looking like they're about to get that stop. Let's see what this play is.
So the ball is on the 8-yard line. The first down is the 42. Corey, keeping it on the ground, just secure the ball, my boy. I mean,
smart play call, QB keeper. Thankfully, he didn't fumble it to your point.
It wasn't a QB keeper. He was looking at – all right.
We try to give him some bail here, Andre.
Let me tell you something. I am a humble commentator, all right? But that was the most risky play I have ever seen. I mean, it worked out.
It worked out.
Corey, you have to put 2 hands on the ball. It's 3rd and 40.
Listen, next week in school, Corey, coach needs to tape the football to you. Go to all 8 of your classes, lunch, gym, whatever. You're going to hold on to that football all week until the next game.
Was that in Friday Night Lights when they were taping?
You know it. You know the reference. You know the reference.
Taping the ball to his son.
Come
Why
on
you
now.
keep fumbling the football? Huh? Why you keep fumbling the football?
4-minute warning.
It's my favorite. That is my top 3 favorite movies. Don't ask me to name all of them right now.
It's a great
but
movie.
Friday Night Lights is top 3 of favorite movies.
That's what I'm saying. You know, we not ageism because the little kids wouldn't get that reference. But
Listen,
you got it right away, Andre.
If you didn't cry when Boobie Miles couldn't get back in, you have no soul, literally.
It's taking me back right now. Real Splitter's about to punt it away. 4-minute warning. Canarsie has a chance to, at the very least, tie with this next possession.
Great execution. Returnable. Has a lane. That's Naeem Cooper.
Cuts it up the field.
Inside Lincoln territory. First down on a 22.
Big time return. Great vision by Cooper to see the broad side of the field open. Turns that corner, turns on the Jets, and almost immediately in the red zone.
So there is not another flag. I think our scoreboard person just so used to flags being on the field. She was like, her thumb over it.
Every good play has come with a flag, so I'm not mad.
Yeah, so the crowd. No, there is not a flag. No flag on that play. So first down on the 22-yard line.
Let's see what the stud QB has for us. Late fourth quarter comeback drive in motion. Let's go.
And now the crowd is going a bit. Huge spot here for this Rail Splitters team. Can the defense stand up? Josiah Brown takes a snap, looks right, throws right,
balls up,
has a man.
Oh!
He drops it.
He drops the pass.
Has to have a short memory on that play.
Don't even worry about it. Get it right back. Get it right back.
So it looked like that was number 16, Michael Howard. Has to have a short memory and get right back into it.
Great
Second
play
down.
Call right there. Back shoulder. The DB loses his footing. Everything you could have wanted, but let's move on to second down.
Guys, really appreciate all of the positivity in the chat. Like I said, you guys, we have 560 people watching right now. Really appreciate the support. Second and 10 for the Wolfpack. Josiah throws it out right. I love it. They go right back to him. They go right back to Michael Howard. Holds on to it this time. Makes it into a third and manageable.
Like that they went right back to Howard. Make sure that confidence is maintained. But the next time Howard catches that ball in that situation, don't worry about making moves. North and south, you need a touchdown. Going east and west doesn't get you anywhere. Let's get to third down.
So it's a third and about, let's call it 6. Ball is on this 17-yard line, let's call it. Josiah, man in motion. The Rail Splitters don't jump.
Changing the play.
Now there is 3 on the boundary side. Looking left. Still looking. Throws into the middle. And is incomplete.
Probably should have tucked and ran that one.
When you are a gunslinger,
you
see a crack in the window, you're trying to go there.
Absolutely. You're not wrong. But I saw a lot of green, a one-on-one matchup that he could have shook. But we got to move on to the next play. Looking like it's fourth down. Biggest play of the game coming up.
Yes, sir. Fourth and about 6. There is 2:39 on the clock. We will try to adjust that for you guys. I'm going to make sure I'm giving you updates. So I am looking at the scoreboard on the field, but that is not the official clock. Only the referees on the field have it. Fourth down. Josiah looking, rolls out the pocket. Looks like he's going to tuck it. Does he have enough? He looks short. He is short, and that will be a turnover. The Rail Splitters stand up.
Humongous show of fortitude by the Rail Splitters. Good attempt there by Josiah to run for the first down. Should have done it on third, did it on fourth, but the Rail Splitters stood up and got to stop.
And again, this is a Coach Sean O'Connor team. They have his DNA. This man has won everything you can win in the PSAL. And the Rail Splitters, this will be, if they're able to win this, there's still a lot of work to do. This will be a perfect start to the season from them. A lot of adversity they faced in the floss. Let's see if they can get this last 2 minutes and 25 seconds down and leave victorious.
Canarsie, do you have another stop on you? Let's see.
Hands it off.
Big run to the
and
outside.
This might be the icing on the cake. That's Cayenne Filbert up the sideline.
Big time run by Filbert. What you needed in that moment. You flipped the field, and you might have taken the heart from the Wolfpack here in the floss.
The passing attack from Corey Reese. The ground game of Cayenne Filbert.
Cayenne, stud run, man. Stud run.
It is a lot for many PSAL teams to handle.
Almost, it's rare that you get exactly what you need in that moment. Flips the field, and it's your star yet again putting his team on his back.
This time to Gillespie.
And he's met immediately.
And there's a flag on the play.
You said it at the top of the broadcast. Filbert will be the guy, and he proved you right, Trey.
So everyone in the chat, please type who you think should be the player of the game. I think it's between Corey Reese, Brandon Blue, and Cayenne Filbert. I also want to put a huge shout out to number 54, Travis Profit. He has been all over the field, pulling from his tackle position, making huge holes for Cayenne. So huge shout out to big number 54. You got to show your O-line some love.
In the second half, Lincoln has controlled the trenches. Anytime there was a big play that needed to be made, Lincoln made it. I'm very impressed with this group. And at this moment right now, Canarsie hasn't scored in the second half. This has been a completely controlled second half by Lincoln, and you have to give credit where it's due.
No, and I love in the chat, Flossie is still nice. Absolutely. Canarsie, they have a very, very, very tough schedule. I wish I could bring up their schedule, but I can't right now. But the Floss is definitely back, and they are absolutely going to be competing in this 4A division.
The future is very bright for Canarsie, and this is a learning experience. There's a lot of lessons to learn from this game. The film is going to speak as well, and I expect big things from this group.
And just like you said before, we have a whole slate of games, and they have to follow up this night in the Floss.
Come on now.
So
show and prove, 4A. Show and prove. This is the standard for Sage Media, and I'm not mad. I know you're not mad, Dre.
Hey, man. Men lie, women lie, the numbers don't.
Not at all.
And we got 15, I'm going to say 1,000 to 1,300 pairs of eyes on this game today. As it looks like the Rail Splitters are just going to keep it on the ground here. Right back to Cayenne. Right behind Mr. Profit. What else is new?
Power run to the left, looking to put the exclamation point on this comeback performance. I'm very impressed with Mr. Filbert, and I'm looking for big things in the future. I know it's week one, but I'm almost, I want to say I'm a fan. I'm going to be looking for his performances throughout the season.
Listen, when I put Cayenne Filbert in the top 3 running backs, some people would said, hey, what about this guy? What about this guy? Cayenne Filbert, what a performance. Probably 120 yards on the ground. Tremendous performance from the Rail Splitters. That mentality, that second half, this could be early sights of championship DNA for this Rail Splitters team.
Got the victory formation there, and going back to Filbert, every time Lincoln needed a big play, a momentum swing, an exclamation point, Filbert stood up and delivered. If you mad at that, you're simply a hater. Put some respect on Lincoln. Great comeback performance.
And put some respect on the Wolfpack of Canarsie. A star was born tonight. Number 9, Josiah Brown is a star in this 4A. But our final is 30-24 Rail Splitters. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in for the Sage Media Solution for our first Sage Standout Game of the Week. Next week, we will be in Staten Island to cover Curtis versus Wagner. So definitely huge shout out to the Rail Splitters coming to the Floss, getting a win. Look out on Instagram. Follow Sage Media Solutions. We're going to have the Sage Standout Player of the Game interview, and we're going to have a lot of highlights from this game. And remember, Monday, Andre Johnson, Coach Mack, football, New York football talk. Whew. Ray did a fantastic job today, man.
Thank you for having me. Sage Media fans, I hope I did right by y'all as well. This was a great night, great game, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season here with Sage Media as we stand out amongst the rest.
Woo! Yeah, I know y'all heard that.
Come on, man.
Like that.
Come on, man.
Folks, we'll see you in Staten Island.